Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math, grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 3 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter operation with fractions. The lessons we're going to cover today are fractions of a number word problems, decompose fractions into unit fractions, add and subtract fractions with like denominators. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 3 math. Chapter we're on right now is operations with fractions. Let's just start with the lesson that is fractions of a number of problems. Malia made 10 tarts and put almonds on 4/5 of them. How many tarts have almonds? So she made 10 tarts, right? And 4 out of 5/5, she put almond on 4/5. So you need to calculate 4/5 of 10, right? So how do we calculate 4/5 of 10? 10 has a denominator of 1. We need to do numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. 10 times 4 is 40 and 5 times 1 is 5. So 5 times 8 is 8. The correct option is 8. That means 8 out of 10 have almonds. Let's just start with the test questions. There are 6 berries in a bowl on the counter. 2/3 of them are raspberries. How many raspberries are in the bowl? We need to calculate 2/3 of 6. So let's just do numerator times numerator. 6 times 2 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12, so that is 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Of the 12 students on the playground, one sixth are wearing white shoes. How many children on the playground are wearing the white shoes? So one sixth of 12 are wearing white shoes, right? 12 times 1 is 12, 6 times 1 is 6. So 6 times what number is 12? That is 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2 it is. Of the 9 popsicles in the freezer, one third are cherry. How many cherry popsicles are in the freezer? Of the 9 popsicles, so 9 times 1 by 3. One third are cherry. 9 times 1 is 9, 3 times 1 is 3. So 3 times what number is 9? 3 times 3 is 9. The correct option is 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Two-sixths of the 12 trees in the orchard are cheese tree. How many cherry trees are in the cupboard? 2 6 times 12. 12 times 2 is 24 and 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. The correct option is 4. Two quarters of the 8 students in the choir have brown hair. How many students in the choir have brown hair? So 2 quarters. 8 times 2 is 16 over 4. The correct option is 4. Option number one is the correct option. 4 it is. Of the four trucks at the local dealership, one half are red. How many red trucks does the dealership have? So all the total trucks are four. Of four is four times one is four, one is two. That is two times two is four. The correct option is two. Option number one is the correct option. Option number one is the correct option. One fourth of the 12 nails in the toolbox are bent. How many bent nails are in the toolbox? One fourth of 12 means very good. Three it is. Option number two is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is decompose fractions into unit fractions. Which expression shows 2/5 as a sum of unit fractions? So we need to find which sum is equal to 2 by 5, right? Just look at the very first exam choice, that is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. They do have exactly the same denominator. So the answer has the denominator 5, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 makes 5, 2. So that is 2 versus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 equals 2 by 5. Let's just start with the test questions. Which expression shows a sum of unit fraction? Unit fraction means the fraction that has the denominator 1, right? So 3 by 4 as a sum of unit fraction. So 3 by 4, just look at the last example. They have exactly the same denominator. So the denominator is 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1 makes 3. So that means option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? So option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, which expression shows 2/5 as a sum of unit fractions? So, which is the correct option? 2 by 5, right? You can break down 2 as 1 plus 1. So, option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. No, today is Thursday. Thursday, we have grade 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7 would be on Friday, tomorrow. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which expression sho- shows 4 by 5 as a sum of unit fraction? Option 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5, 1 by 5, because we can break down 4 as 1 plus 1. Option number 1 is the 2 is the correct. 4. Option number A is the correct option. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. That is option D is the correct option, right? That is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 makes 2 by 5. Option number C is the correct option. Okay, right. Which expression shows 3 by 4 is the sum of unit fraction? So 3 by 4 can break down 3 as 1 plus 1 plus 1. So option number D is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is add and subtract fractions with like denominators. So adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators is very easy. Let's just start with the lesson. One by 9 plus 3 by 9. So they do have exactly the same denominator, right? We need to add the numerators. So 3 plus 1 is 4. That equals 4 over 9. When we have same denominator, we simply have to add the numerators. So this one is 4. That is 4 over 9. Let's just start with the test questions. Three by 4 minus 2 by 4. So they have exactly the same denominator. You need to subtract the numerator. So 3 minus 2 is 1. That is 1 out of 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 4 it is. 3 by 5 minus 1 by 5. Three by 5 minus 1 by 5. So the denominator is same. You simply have to subtract the numerator. So 3 minus 1 is very good. That is 2 by 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. That equals 2 by 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 by 6 plus 2 by 6. So which is the correct option? That is 3 by 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 by 6. Okay, the next one is what's wrong with the pen. 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. So which is the correct option? 2 by 5, it's option number 2 is the correct option. Six by 8 minus 4 by 8. So which is the correct option? That is 2 by 8, option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 by 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. 4 by 10 plus 5 by 10. So you need to add the numerators, right? So 5 plus 4 is 9, that equals 9 by 10. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math. Chapter we were working on is operations with fractions. The lessons we have covered today are the lessons we have covered today are fractions of a number word problem, decompose fractions into unit fractions, add and subtract fractions with like denominators. So please make sure before the next session, the lessons we just did, that is your homework until next session. For help with any of the lessons, you can simply click. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusion if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all.